Everybody, and welcome to Sports for You on a Tuesday. This election Tuesday. Hope all y'all went out and voted. From the South Bay to the Valley, West Side to the East Side. But you gotta hear that one part. That's I hear still celebrating the Dodgers. There we go. Just had to say I love LA. The Dodgers, the World Series champs. And y'all wonder why will I play Randy Newman I Love LA to start the show? Because you hear that at the end of every Dodger victory if you're at Dodger Stadium. And obviously they're in the bubble this year, so you didn't hear that when they clinched the World Series last week. But the Dodgers, your World Series champions for the 2020 season. A 32-year drought of losing World Series is officially over. So thank y'all. I'm John. That's Mark.
What up with it?
That's Nick Freeze.
What it do?
And of course, the man on the board, the great pod father himself, Ben Ready.
Hey, watch out.
So as we talk about I was saying the Dodgers are now the World Series champs. So congratulations. Obviously, salute to my team as a resident Dodger fan. If y'all didn't see how the Dodgers
Salute to LA. Salute to LA.
Yes.
Hey, did John say salute to my team?
No, I did not say that. Don't you start.
Nah, you for sure didn't say that.
If y'all want to see my reaction to the Dodgers winning, of course, it's on our Instagram and Facebook at Sports for You and Sports for You Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in always on Facebook Live and on YouTube. But let's just start there. Obviously, I know how I felt seeing the Dodgers win the World Series. Obviously, you guys aren't Dodger fans or being residents of LA. How big was this moment? In fact, 2 weeks after, nearly 16 days from the Lakers winning their championship.
For me, since I don't have an NBA team, the Lakers winning the championship really didn't hurt me at all. So it was good. It's good to see LA won championships in both sports, especially after this past year and a half. So shout out to the LA teams that got it done.
Amen.
But it's still the Braves.
Nick Freeze.
Still the Angels.
I agree with that. But, yeah, I'm not a Laker fan, but it was good seeing LeBron win another championship. Anthony Davis is a great player. It was good to see him finally leave a bad situation and seeing finally in his career his talent and everything really translate to winning. So it was real good to see that for him.
Yes, sir.
It's still Clippers though.
But yeah, the Dodgers are the World Series champs. The Lakers are the NBA champs. Tinseltown is now Title Town here in LA.
Most definitely.
So, but that's not the story. Everyone's talking about with the Dodgers winning the World Series. Obviously, the big story is what happened post game. I didn't notice it until after the game, and I was wondering with you guys. I noticed Justin Turner was substituted for Edwin Rios at third base, and I was like, "What's going on here?"
You said that on the show last week too.
I was like, "Why? What did they take him out for?" Mm-hmm. And now it was revealed after the game that he tested positive for COVID-19, and they didn't find out the results till the 8th inning. Number one, my one problem was
that sounds fishy.
Number one, they said the first test came back inconclusive. So if it was inconclusive, why did y'all let him on the field? Now, MLB's reason was because it was a false positive, and they didn't want to be responsible for him not playing.
Okay.
But then they found out it was positive, so he was removed from the game. The Dodgers ended up winning. Obviously, Mookie Betts hit the home run in the eighth, in the bottom of the eighth. By the way, thank you, Kevin Cash.
Should have won MVP.
He really should.
Who, Kevin Cash?
Yeah, him. Most definitely.
But
Idiot.
The controversy is because Justin Turner, after the game, went back on the field to celebrate with his teammates. Mm-hmm. And everyone is upset because obviously he tested positive. You had cameramen, you had kids, you had people who were pregnant out there. He took a picture with took the team photo, took his mask off, put it back on. He was holding the trophy. This is my stance on this, and obviously I'm a Dodger fan. Everybody knows he wasn't right going back out there because he tested positive. But I'm not going to blame him fully, like MLB is saying, that he basically went kicking and screaming, saying, they told him to leave the field, and they basically say, "No, I'm staying." No, if it was that important to you, and if you wanted him out of the stadium, y'all could have removed him from the stadium. It was not that important to you.
Exactly, because I for sure done been to baseball games, and I've seen people get removed all the time. So I know for a fact they can remove one of the players if they really need to.
So I don't want to hear that crap that he refused to follow protocols. Now Dodgers are going to get fined. He's going to get fined, and he's been real quiet since. But let's stop. MLB needs to take a little bit more responsibility for their actions instead of leaving basically making Justin Turner out to being like he was just this defiant player who tested positive, and you had everyone calling him a super spreader and saying he was selfish and everything. And I was like, pause. For those who don't know what they say, that is the term they're using now for a person who gets COVID and just basically doesn't care about whoever else is in their surroundings.
What you call him?
I'm going to say it again, pause, a super spreader.
Yo, they could have chose any other term but that. That's
really couldn't have.
That's
good,
crazy.
Man. It really could, man.
Yo, that's wild.
So I'm going to ask you guys, and producer Ben, you can chime in as well. Who's wrong? I mean, if you were Justin Turner, what would y'all would have done?
If I was Justin Turner, first and foremost, I wouldn't even been up over there. He could have did all that in the locker room, so it could have been out there in the media because, like you said, he just got tested, and everybody at this point knows that you have COVID. So why would you, make it worse on yourself by doing something stupid like that? That wasn't smart at all. But in all actuality, this is MLB's fault because how do you have somebody play with an inconclusive test? That doesn't make any sense. I'm not about to get hired at a job that requires a drug test and they come back with an inconclusive test. They're not going to hire me with that. They're going to have me take the test again before I can work. And it's the same thing. That doesn't make any sense at all.
Mark, what you think?
I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about that. Like, I know the normal side of me is saying he shouldn't have went out there. But how often do you think, or when do you think is the next time he'll get a chance to win a championship?
He's a free agent.
That's what I'm saying. So, this is it could be a one-time thing. And to me, I would rather talk to the Dodgers to see how they felt about him coming back on the field before I talk to anybody else in media, because they was the ones that was around him. If they was okay with it, then I don't have no gripe with it.
And that's why I want to. And good thing you bring up the Dodgers, because Blake Trinan, our relief pitcher, he was on Sirius last night on Mad Dog Radio, and he's hating that basically everyone is making it seem like that Justin Turner was being selfish, and MLB, he didn't like the statement MLB released the day after, basically making it seem like he was just extra defiant. He was trying to say it like this: we were in LA for the whole season. We was here in LA the whole season. In LA, we all know, because we're residents of the city, has been one of the top rated cities for COVID. Mm-hmm. And nobody tested positive for COVID the whole season. They get to a bubble, and MLB doesn't make sure everything is secure like the NBA did, and they went 57 days straight with no tests, and then the final day of the season, y'all have a player test positive in the middle of the game because y'all had an inconclusive test. Because if it was inconclusive and y'all really cared about Justin Turner's well-being and those others, he wouldn't have been on the field in the first place.
Yeah, he would have to get removed from the bubble.
Most definitely.
At the end of the day, I think that's the difference with the NBA and MLB. Even when somebody had to leave the bubble and come back, even if they didn't test positive, they still had to quarantine themselves.
Yep, sure did.
Before they was getting back with the rest of the team.
Yep.
There's no way you have an inconclusive test and you allow him to play, and you allow him to stay in the bubble. You know what I'm saying? If everybody else is coming out negative, there's no way that you can allow this man who's inconclusive, like you said, with the drug test. Mm-hmm. It might be a chance that he got it.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, and you letting him play, and now you want to put everything on him. But this falls in the line of what baseball does. Baseball was cool with the steroid era when we was in the steroid era. But now looking back at it, they want to put a black cloud over it. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, the steroid era made them a lot of money. And also people are saying it like he went directly out there. They said he went back. All this was going on an hour after the game was over with.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so at that point, the whole argument of, he was being defiant is dumb, because It wasn't like he immediately went out there. He was literally by himself wherever he was for an hour away from the team. And then he came out there, and then, like you say, he started taking the pictures and everything like that. It's just, I don't know. It's something real fishy about that.
And we're gonna find out because obviously Justin Turner, he still has to be isolated for 10 days, so he's probably not reading. That's probably why he's not talking right now. So, but all the Dodger players traveled home the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Turner and his wife were the only ones who weren't allowed on the team plane.
Now y'all making.
Yeah. Look, ain't that stupid? We were all just taking pictures and everything yesterday. Him and Kershaw over there having big old conversations for like about 30 minutes over there next to wherever they was at. Everybody's interacting with each other. It was cool right then and there, but now that everybody else has a problem with it, you have to go isolate yourself from everybody else.
But let's talk about some other things with MLB because obviously they're always seem to be late to the party. Mm-hmm. And it shows you with their latest two manager hires, they're still late to the party. The Chicago White Sox hired Tony La Russa to be their new manager after they fired Rick Renteria. By the way, the White Sox, shame on you. You fired this dude. He is nominated for AL Manager of the Year, and then you tweet congratulations. Shut up. But
that's ridiculous.
But that's not the one that bothers me, fellas. The Detroit Tigers hired A.J. Hinch as their new manager. Do anybody know who A.J. Hinch is?
Who's A.J. Hinch?
Is it Pence brother?
No.
Oh.
No. A.J. Hinch was the manager of the Houston Astros during the sign stealing scandal.
Wow.
Probably Pence brother.
So he's suspended for 1 year, and then immediately 2 days after the season is over, he has a new job.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's how much everybody cares about that situation.
And now the reports are that the Boston Red Sox are probably going to rehire Alex Cora as their manager.
Wow.
If they really cared about these situations, these dudes, when the punishments for the players, the whole situation would have been taken care of a whole lot better. But I'm done with that.
They should have treated them the same way the NFL did with the Saints.
Yeah, but
that actually really affected the Saints. You know, you have your coach suspended for a year, your general manager, he's suspended, and I think Greg Williams was suspended for 2 years, I believe, wasn't it?
He was out of football for basically 2 years.
Yeah, he was suspended for like 2 years. And I don't think he got another job until like a year or two after the suspension was done with.
The Titans brought him in as defensive coordinator, and then Jeff Fisher brought him in with the Rams.
With the Rams.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing with baseball, we've been talking about this ownership situation with the Mets. It finally became official Friday. Steve Cohen, the hedge fund billionaire, became the new owner of the Mets. And then, but the story is the city of New York could have blocked the sale. Come to find out that Cohen's hedge fund company was found guilty of federal money laundering.
Oh shit!
Or wiring or something. But it was something they was federal. But although they said Cohen had no knowledge of the situation. Now Bill De Blasio, the mayor of New York, could have blocked the sale of the Mets to Cohen, and that would have opened the door for A-Rod and J-Lo to buy the team. I think baseball again missed another golden opportunity. And Ben Reddy, you've been since the summer we talked about ownership in sports. You've talked about more minority ownership. The MLB dropped the ball again.
When will they ever not drop the ball for a change in a culture change in their sport?
Good point.
That's real.
So, Steve Cohen's going to be the new owner of the Mets, and he wasn't the only owner who bought a new team. We'll get into that when we talk our NBA segment in a minute.
Nope.
Segment in a minute. I know what you think. I thought I had to catch myself too. Pause. Yesterday, MLB also announced the finalists for their awards, for their postseason awards. So let's talk about these awards. And obviously, me and Mark might have a little debate on one of the awards. Let's start off with the Cy Young. Yeah, go with Cy Young. The Cy Young in the AL, you got Shane Bieber, the Indians, Kenta Maeda, the Twins, Hyun-Jin Ryu with the Blue Jays. That's American League.
The kid from Cleveland should have won it. He's young, right?
Bieber? I
Uh-huh.
think
Only like is it like what, 20, like 23,
Yeah, he's-
20, 24, something like that.
Yeah, he's young. He's I think it's his second or third year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Justin Bieber, older brother, should have won it.
And then the NL Cy Young, you have Trevor Bauer, Yu Darvish, and Jacob DeGrom. I think DeGrom is winning like the last 2 years.
Shit, he might win it this year too.
Oh, okay. Manager of the year. I'm not even gonna go to rookies because I don't even know none of the rookies. The manager of the year, AL Kevin Cash for the Rays. You got Charlie Montoya with the Blue Jays, and you got Rick Renteria of the White Sox. Sadly, Kevin Cash is going to get manager of the year, but that's not going to be his biggest.
Oh, no,
everybody
yeah.
remembers him for.
That's gonna be a bittersweet award. He's most definitely gonna get it though. He most definitely gonna get that award.
NL, we got Don Mattingly, David Ross, and and then the Padres, Jace, and I'm trying to say this last name slow, Tingler.
His name is Tingler.
Yeah. So I guess
Wow.
I think the Padres. No one saw the Padres becoming this good, so I think they'll win. AL MVP. I guess. You got Jose Abreu, DJ LeMahieu, and Jose Ramirez.
Did you just say the same name twice?
You got Jose Abreu with the White Sox,
DJ Abreu.
DJ LeMahieu from
Oh.
the Yankees, and then Jose Ramirez from the Indians. I think they're just gonna give it to LeMahieu because he's a Yankee. Although probably should go to Jose Ramirez. Probably.
I'm gonna say Ramirez.
Now, but this is the award I think everyone's going to be keeping their eyes on. That's National League MVP. Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Manny Machado. Y'all already know where I stand, so don't even, I'm
gonna say either Mookie or Machado.
And this is the thing. I think it's going to be Mark's boy, Freddie Freeman.
I think it's gonna be Freddie Freeman too, but I would have said Mookie,
And I would have said Mookie too.
but I think it's gonna be Freddie Freeman.
Because 75, Freddie Freeman batted .340 this season. So, yeah. So, those are the awards. We'll recap them after not next week, but in 2 weeks when they have the
I'm pretty sure they
award
can screw
show.
them up too, just like the NBA screw their awards up.
Let's go ahead and talk some NBA. Speaking of, good thing you brought up the NBA. Let's talk some NBA.
And Gold Glove winner Max Fried. Good shit, fellas.
By the way, Gold Glove winner Mookie Betts. That's why they did announce the Gold Glove
Yeah.
winners tonight as well. So, congratulations to all those winners. NBA, the Daryl Morey. We talked about it a little bit last week, but it became official yesterday. Daryl Morey is now the president of basketball operations for the Philadelphia 76ers. And he also was questioned about the Hong Kong tweet. And he kind of sidestepped. He basically asked, did he regret saying it? Pause. You know what I'm saying? And he basically said, well, I want to use my platform, to say things for change. And that's not the question.
Yeah, he for sure avoided that question.
Yeah, so I'll leave that for another conversation. But he's now going to be running the Sixers. Elton Brand's going to stick around as general manager.
They just gave him a contract, right?
They gave him a new 5-year contract.
Yeah.
That's good. That's dope.
I mean, shit, he did a lot of shit for that team while he was there, so
And now
he tried.
And now the news is out today that the Sixers are planning to pursue a trade for James Harden.
They gonna give up some stuff, huh? They're going to give up some.
It's going to at least be Simmons or Embiid. I'm assuming it's probably going to be Ben Simmons.
They're not going to trade Joel Embiid. I understand how good Ben Simmons is as a player, but usually dudes that are 7-footers like that can shoot the ball, defend, do all the things that he can do on the court. You don't let those players leave your team.
100% agree with you.
Because no matter what team you try to build, he can always be either your main focal point or for sure your number 2.
Yeah, you don't trade nobody that big, pause, with that much skill.
The question is, where will Daryl Morey and I'll be? Will Daryl Morey and Doc Rivers be on the same page?
Hell no. Because look, Daryl Morey. Well, I don't know. It may work because both of them like making trades.
Now they said that that Daryl did work in Boston when Doc was there. Now I don't know if he was this analytics genius that he became in Houston. I don't know how he's a genius. He never
I
won a
was for
championship.
sure about to say I don't know about genius.
Yeah, I was definitely about to.
Yeah, well, I don't understand how you a genius. You ain't won a championship, but I digress. But Doc is old school, man, and I'm really interested to see how this works. Obviously, they kept Elton Brand obviously there because you had to keep a real basketball guy. He had to keep a basketball guy in the front office. But man, if I'm Elton Brand, I'm really watching over my shoulder with this guy.
Yeah, I wouldn't even resign, to be honest. I would have. He could have got a job somewhere else. Elton Brand most definitely could have got a job somewhere else. But I think he just felt like, he had done so much for the team already. He sees it as, they going in a new direction. They finally have a guy that can coach up over there. So we'll see.
Yes or no? Is James Harden a Philadelphia 76er my opening night?
No, because what's his name? Steven Silas is not an idiot.
No.
If anything, you're getting rid of Russell Westbrook. If you're going to get rid of somebody on that team, you're getting rid of Russell Westbrook. You're not getting rid of James Harden. James Harden, over the past 3 years, has put up, 32, 34, and 36. 32, 36, and 34. You're not getting that type of production from any other player in the league right now, as far as numbers-wise.
Yeah, but sometimes it's not about numbers. It's about building a team. And
you can build a team around somebody like that.
You can trade the numbers to get pieces to build a team.
How much pressure be on James Harden now that you're not in the West no more? You're not in the Western Conference now. Where you spend your entire career with OKC and Houston. You don't have to deal with LeBron now. You don't have to deal with Steph. But you still have to deal now with KD and Giannis. If he comes to the Eastern Conference and he doesn't succeed, what is the success for him? Because obviously he's only been to the finals once with OKC, but he hasn't led a team to the finals yet. So if they don't win the championships, is it championship or fail?
At this point in his career, a championship should most definitely be your main objective. You already won scoring titles.
MVP.
You won MVP. You've been in the top 3 in MVP over the past 5 years or something like that. And you put up phenomenal numbers. You've led the league in assists and scoring. You've done a lot in the league. You've had multiple 60-win seasons. Well, I think is it multiple? I already had one. I think
probably had one.
They had one, but still, for sure they had multiple 50, 55-win seasons. So at this point, winning a championship should be your main objective. It's just like with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler said he's in the point of his career. He wants to win. He's not. You're not getting no younger. I think James Harden just turned 30 or something like that, or is almost 30 if he's not already. But so he's not getting no younger. He can only put up these type of numbers for so long. It's getting to the point where, you put up these historical numbers, but it looks bad because you're not winning. If you want to put yourself in that category of being talked about as one of the best shooting guards of all time, you got to win at least once, just to even get talked in the conversation, because your number's going to back up anything that anybody says. But like you said, is it going to translate to winning? Just when if and winning's contagious. You win one time, he's going to want to win another one. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully he wins one over the next couple of years. I really hope he does, but he needs to adjust his game somehow in order for this to work.
I agree with Nick. In order for Harden to win, he's going to have to adjust his game
a lot.
And I mean, at this stage in his career, is he willing to do that?
I don't think he will.
So, I mean, it could be another situation where you have two really talented players, but they're not playing for team. They both could be playing for self, and it won't work.
And their games really don't complement each other as much as people try to say. It looks exciting at one point because, you got these two dudes that can put up 40 on you. But at the end of the day, Russell Westbrook isn't a good shooter. And, he has those moments where he becomes extremely selfish.
Oh.
And then you have the moments with James Harden where he's over there playing iso ball for most of the half, not trying to pass the ball to nobody.
Westbrook and Harden is definitely a bad fit. I think I kind of like the fit of Harden and Embiid better.
Yeah, most definitely.
But I Westbrook, I'm not. Him and Harden just don't match.
I brought up earlier that we talked about the Mets sale. But there was also a sale in the NBA. I didn't even know that this had happened. The Utah Jazz were sold.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
The Utah Jazz, I didn't even know. This is crazy. Was you didn't even know they were up for sale? They were sold to a guy named Ryan Smith, 40-year-old
Black man?
white.
Oh, damn.
He's 40?
Yeah, a 40-year-old Ryan Smith, lifelong Utah resident, Jazz fan, built a software company and sold it for reportedly $8 billion. Smith and his wife Ashley have had a long-standing
Wait.
relationship.
He bought it for how much?
He bought the Jazz for 1.6.
1.6 billion.
Yes.
Not bad.
And he 40.
Yeah.
That nigga
Okay.
killed it.
Yeah,
I got three.
he trying to be the next Mark Cuban.
I got 3 years.
And so his long, that's right.
Yeah,
So him and his wife, they've had a long-standing
numbers.
had a long-standing relationship with the
Get my
franchise. Yeah, that's basically a bucket list. There you go. Deal includes the arena and obviously pending approval from the Board of Governors.
Yo,
But the Jazz, but this is what we were talking about earlier with the net
This
situation.
nigga's 40.
He was 40 and he's a billionaire.
and that for sure is his first major purchase for sure.
No, he paid 1.6 billion, which
got-
means he had more than that.
Yeah,
He sold his software company. He started a software company. He found the name of it, but they sold for $8 billion.
Hey, B, off the record, you want to start a software company?
It's called it's called it's called Qualtrics. Qualtrics was the name of the company.
it's about tricks.
He CEO bought the Jazz for
Escort?
1.6 billion. He who owns a Gail and Larry Mill, who owns 60 car. Those are the previous owners of the Jazz, the Millers.
Oh,
They held 60 car dealerships that do $5 billion in annual revenue. Bought the team in '86 for $22 million.
damn.
Oh, my goodness.
Smith is the CEO of Qualtrics, which SAP acquired which SAP acquired in 2018 for $8 billion. But here's the thing. I mean, I know brothers ain't trying to go to Utah. Be real.
No,
Shit,
shouldn't-
if you can afford to buy that for some billions,
Now I agree. I see where you're going. But why wasn't this made public?
well, maybe it was
Inside job.
yes, that, and it was just maybe they were a friend of the family, like you
They
know.
said they were obviously they did have a relationship with the previous ownership.
Okay,
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
That's what it is. It was a backdoor deal. Pause.
$8 billion. The dude's worth $8 billion. He bought him for 1.6. So that means he has basically almost $6.5 billion left.
That 1 point whatever billion did not hurt him.
at
It
all.
really didn't.
That's the crazy part.
He found that in his in the things in his couch.
Basically,
Yeah.
he did the Steve Ballmer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The dude, the
thing's
part,
40.
but the trip is that's what I'm still tripping off that part. The dude's 40, so I'm wondering how long did he start this his software company, and obviously he must have been real. This is supposed to be a real good computer software that he had because obviously this sold for $8 billion. But congratulations to the new ownership. Hopefully this maybe translates to more younger ownership in the NBA.
Yeah,
it's about time them old dudes start selling.
we need
selling
a
these
software
teams. Yeah,
company.
get them up out of here.
We've been talking a lot about draft stories lately, gentlemen, and last 2 weeks have been the anniversaries of some very famous debuts. Last week celebrated the 17-year day of the debuts of LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, and D Wade. I think that draft goes down as probably the third best draft in NBA history. And then today marked the 24 and 25-year anniversaries of the debuts of one Kevin Garnett and one Kobe Bean Bryant. Let's start, obviously, more recent, obviously, with LeBron, Melo, and D Wade. I think we all knew what Melo was going to be coming out of Syracuse, winning the national title. We don't even have to get into LeBron. I mean, ask Sacramento, pause. We don't have to discuss LeBron, the hype, his rookie year, that opening game against the Kings.
Almost had a triple double.
But the D Wade story, obviously we knew he was a good player at Marquette, but then he gets drafted by the Heat because obviously Tim Grover, the great trainer, Michael Jordan's legendary trainer, was training D Wade, and he told Pat Riley, take him, because Pat Riley was going to take Chris Kaman. And he's
Whoa, hold
Are you
on.
fucking kidding me?
Why you didn't say Darko Milicic in that draft?
Hold on. He was about
Did
to
he play his open? Did he play opening night?
Wait. So Pat Riley was going to draft
Because they needed a center.
he
Because
was going to draft Chris Kaman over Dwayne Wade.
yes, but Tim Grover told him like, do you want a good player or do you want a star? That way, and he said, I want the next star. And he's like, you need to draft Dwayne Wade, and the rest is history. Shout out to D Wade.
Smart man for listening.
Yeah, I mean, and then
Wow.
and then obviously we talked Kobe and KG both straight out of high school like LeBron was. Let's start with KG. Obviously, not a lot of players were coming out of high school at that time, and he was one of the first in a long time to do it. And obviously, Minnesota, it was something different with KG. By the way, y'all know the story that he almost went to Inglewood?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, because he played with Paul Pierce in one of the tournaments. And him and Paul Pierce became really cool.
And Paul Pierce tried to get him to transfer to Inglewood, but obviously they couldn't get the paperwork done, and obviously that's why he ended up at the school in Chicago. But KG was different. Obviously, some people say he's 6'11". I think there's some people say he was like 7'3".
No, I think he was 7'1".
He was tough from the
He was for sure like 7 feet, guaranteed.
And obviously he was mid-range. He had the length. He dunked on everybody. Pause. But Kobe being Bryant. That first game, obviously, and go figure, the first game Kobe played in the NBA was against the Timberwolves. So KG's second year in the league, Kobe's debut, obviously Kobe then, his rookie year will be an afterthought to his great career. Only thing we'll remember his rookie year was him winning the dunk contest. Because that was just the year Iverson. Yeah, rookie year in 96.
Yeah.
But, man, if we only knew what was about to see for the next 20 years is crazy. So salute to those on those days. I think all of those guys lived up to the hype. And they're all Hall of Famers.
Yeah, that kid LeBron did, I think.
Yeah, he had a pretty okay career.
I think he did decent.
Yeah, so did that Kobe guy. Rest in peace.
I'm looking at this 95 draft and who got drafted before him.
Before KG, he was like the 5th pick, right?
Yep.
I think I can tell you who the number 1 pick who that was.
Oh, yeah.
That was Joe Smith.
Sure was.
Joe Smith had a great college career.
Sure was. Antonio McDyess was number 2.
He was
He
good,
was
too.
good.
He was very good.
He was very good.
Yep.
Before the knee injuries,
Oh, yeah,
he was
most
so
definitely.
good,
He was
man.
really
Jerry
good.
Stackhouse.
Was really
Tar
good.
Heels.
Was really good.
I was like, all them is good players that was drafted for him. That's crazy.
was really
Really,
good.
that was a
That's a really good draft.
That was really good college players.
Yo.
You need to find the guys who
Brent
went
Berry.
after KG.
Yo,
Gary
that
Trent was in this draft.
yo, that first 5 is really good. It's
Yeah.
a really good first 5.
Hell yeah. After that was Brian Reeves, Damon Stoudemire.
Stoudemire was Rookie of the Year.
Yep.
Damon.
Mighty Mouse, shout out.
Yep. Ed O'Bannon, Kurt Thomas, Gary Trent,
Fuck
Ed
Ed
O'Bannon.
O'Bannon.
Ed O'Bannon went in 95?
Yeah, he did.
Brent Berry.
Garbage.
Fuck Ed O'Bannon. That's the reason why we ain't got NCAA now.
Yeah, for real. Bob Sura,
Oh, I can't make it in the NBA, so I'm gonna fuck it up for everybody.
Theo Radcliffe, Michael Finley was in this draft.
Man, Bob Sawyer was in that draft?
Yep.
Michael Finley.
Man,
That was a good
Finley
draft.
was-
That was a
that was a
really
good
solid
draft.
Michael
draft.
Finley was a beast.
Greg Ostertag.
Greg
Next.
Ostertag wasn't bad neither though.
But he was out of Kansas, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Dragan was in this draft.
Who?
R.I.P.
Who was in the draft?
My man's from Yugoslavia. The, what you call this? The dude that Dragic fuck with. The dude he got the number after, named after. You remember he got the number after this dude?
What's his name? Let's see.
I think that's him right here.
Oh, Drazen. No, they ain't Petrovic.
That him? Oh, I thought it was Peppers. I'm about to say,
No,
hold on.
Petrovic came in was drafted in the 80s.
I was like, who?
Yeah, Drazen Petrovic was talking shit to Jordan because he didn't know better.
80s. RP Drazen. He was good too, but
Yeah.
He was
damn,
nice.
that's a sick draft.
Yeah.
No wonder KG from fifth. I didn't totally forgot that was this draft with Stack and Sheep. The same.
Eric Snow's in this draft too.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about Eric Snow in a minute.
Oh shit.
What Eric Snow do?
He's gonna be in the what if.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
All right, come on, let's go.
All right, so let's get to the what if. I watched the final what if of the draft stories. Scottie Pippen. What if the Sonics didn't trade Scottie Pippen? So Scottie Pippen went fifth in that fourth draft. Nick Freeze, you might want to search this draft, the '87 draft, because when I saw the names in this who went ahead of Scottie Pippen, I'm like, whoa! I didn't even know only probably knew 2, maybe 3 dudes. Obviously, I knew number 1 because that was David Robinson. Armin Gilliam went 2.
Who?
Armin Gilliam. And then
87.
Reggie Williams was a pick in that draft as well.
Georgetown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm about to name the top 5 right now.
Scotty
Hey.
Swift.
Yeah, most definitely. David Robinson, Armin Gillian, Dennis Hobson.
Who?
Hey, watch out, man. Leave the last name alone.
That's-
Reggie
oh,
my
Williams.
bad.
That's the homie Ben Uncle.
Okay. Ben, okay, Reggie Williams.
Nick
Reggie
Freeze, too.
Williams. Yeah. And then it was Scottie Pippen.
Okay, number 6 was Kenny Smith.
Yep. And number 7 was Kevin Johnson.
Wow.
And
8 was Olden Polynice.
Yep.
And that's how the trade happened.
And then Derek McKee, Horace Grant, Reggie Miller, Muggsy Bogues.
Yo, that's a dope ass draft too. What the fuck is going on here?
Mark Jackson was in this draft.
What?
Reggie Lewis.
Rest in peace.
He
He would have
had
been
game.
good, man. Dang, man.
Cadillac Anderson was in this draft.
I remember Cadillac.
He had game.
Who else?
Who battle like?
Greg Cadillac Anderson. I remember him. He played with the
Wow. Billy Donovan was in this draft.
You see how he changed that real quick?
Billy Donovan. Billy Donovan got drafted.
Yeah, he was in the second round.
I know he was. I know he was.
Daryl Johnson,
No,
Kevin Gamble,
They didn't-
Kevin Gamble, man. You going? Now you going?
Chris Dudley was in this draft.
Wow.
Y'all some crazy dudes, man.
Nah, nah, y'all niggas. is-
Yeah, Mark. Wow.
Nah, fam.
Oh, shout out to Marsha for this.
What year did Snow?
Eric Snow got drafted in '95.
Okay.
All right, so what about this? What if?
So this what if was, what if the Bulls did not, what if the Sonics decided, you know what, we're going to take a chance on this kid, Scott Pippen from
Central
Central Arkansas. Mm-hmm. And by the way, I need to make a correction to the squad. I said recently when Mark was with me that I said that Sean Kipp was a second-round pick in '89. He was the 17th pick in '89.
Oh wow.
Then 90, they took GP at number 2. So then they put together that team that went to the finals in '96 against the Bulls. You talking about a starting 5 that could have been GP, Hersey Hawkins, Scottie Pippen, Sean Kemp.
and they still would have lost.
No, shit.
And they still would have lost.
Bulls,
Oh, no, they
Bulls
wouldn't
would
have.
have made it.
Oh, no, they wouldn't have.
And then
Shit,
It depends on who the Bull
hey,
had.
who was a center? Who was a center? It wasn't. I know they had Irvin Johnson. In fact,
this?
96.
Don't matter.
Matter of fact, let me
Actually, now as you said, if Pippen was on Seattle,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
let me tell you what their team would
That's
have.
what I'm saying.
Let me tell you what their team would have.
Only there because of Pippen.
Let me tell you what their first, their starting 5 would have been GP, Hersey Hawkins, Pippen, Sean Kemp, and Sam Perkins. Then you
Christ.
have Nate McMillan, Deflin Shrift, Eric Snow, and Irvin Johnson coming off the bench.
Bruh.
Irvin Johnson, not Magic.
Not
Center.
EJ.
Yeah, the center from New Orleans.
yo, fam, relax.
Why you go there, man? That just really. Come on, man.
Yo, fam, we got
Hey, man, Magic might be listening, dude. Man, we can't disrespect.
his daughter.
Hey, man, he accepted it. Leave man.
That's all right, EJ. Magic got another son too. Don't worry about it.
Hey, nah, hey.
But that's that team.
He's the man in his field.
But that team. But stop it, man. See, this is gonna be a very. We can tell this episode's not gonna last long. So yeah, but that would have been their team. Now I don't know. Now GP of course thinks they would have beat the Bulls.
What, with that team? Hell yeah, they would have beat the Bulls.
If they had Pippen, yeah, it'll be.
Yeah, most definitely.
I would want to see who the Bulls ended up getting.
Well, remember they would have had Olden Polynice.
Yeah, but I don't think Odin.
They would, but they would have traded.
It would have been nasty. Yeah. Just that. Nah, I don't think that would have worked.
Yeah, I don't think Odin Polynice would have stayed there.
Because they ended up getting Horace that same draft.
They sure did. They got,
Unless they-
two picks later, actually.
Unless they didn't get Horace Grant and Chicago drafted before Seattle.
They drafted after Seattle. They drafted Olden with the 8th pick.
Hold on. I'm trying to think of something. If they would have done this. So look, now, if they would have, you said if they would have kept Scottie Pippen, all right, that wouldn't have happened. They still would have had Olden, and if let's say if they wouldn't have drafted Horace Grant, let's say they would have drafted, let's say Mark Jackson was still available. They could have had another point guard. Let's say if they want to get another shooter over there, Reggie Miller was picked right after Horace Grant.
That was Reggie Miller was in that draft.
Yeah.
So that was the draft where everyone was mad because Steve Alford didn't get drafted by the Pacers.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
So you mean tell me the Bulls could have had Michael Jordan and Reggie Miller?
It's not Pippen
It's not Pippen.
because
That's a lot of scoring.
no, it's a lot of fucking
That's a
scoring.
lot of scoring. Hey, clutch shot. Central
Oh my
over there.
God!
Yeah.
They would have they would have for sure lost someone on defensive end.
Yeah, but man,
It
they
would
would
have made them forward on offensive
Yeah.
end.
My
though.
goodness.
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
So you tell me they basically tell like Bill Cartwright, Stacey King, just set a pick,
Yeah.
and Reggie's
Yeah.
going, "Are you kidding me, dude? That would have been."
And then you gotta think about it, dog. They run that triangle, so
Oh my
you don't,
God!
you don't
He
need
would have
you don't
been.
need a big name.
Oh my God!
small forward, like
he would have been perfect, and he would have been perfect for the triangle offense.
That should have been crazy.
Man,
I don't know if that beat that Seattle team, but that would have been crazy.
that would have been
that wouldn't have beat the Seattle team.
Jordan and Reggie Miller. Jordan and Reggie Miller. Wow. Another what if?
But that was '96, though, right? When they played them, right?
yeah,
So they had Rodman at that time.
yeah. Jordan Pippen and Jordan Rodman and Reggie Miller.
But then they got.
remember-
did they get Rodman?
They got Rodman in the trade for Will Purdue.
Okay. I don't know.
Oh shit!
You think so let's just say
I don't
okay.
think-
I don't think they make that
Okay.
trade though. You don't know because they probably the team would have been a different direction. Who knows what the hell that would have been crazy.
I don't think Jordan would have played with Seattle like he did in the '96 finals.
So you were talking about Jordan, Reggie Miller, whoever their three is, they probably really didn't matter at that time.
At that point, it didn't matter.
Rodman and Luke Longley.
Shit could have been Tony Kukoc.
It would have been Kukoc.
Oh shit. Yeah. Oh, that team would have been nasty still.
Just thought about it. It would have been Kukoc
Pippen shutting down Kukoc, so it don't matter.
Yeah.
against
I still pick Seattle in that matchup. I
against,
don't know.
against GP, Hersey Hawkins, Scotty, Sean Kemp, and Sam Perkins.
That'd have been a good finals. Seattle would have been deeper. Pause.
Ben Ready just dropped the mic, ladies and gentlemen. Another what if, and we was talking about James Harden earlier. Last week when we did our episode last week, I didn't bring this up, but it was the anniversary of the Rockets OKC trade.
They should have traded Westbrook.
I look back at that trade, I'm looking like, good God, this trade was flat out a heist. This is how the trade went 8 years ago. The Rockets got James Harden, Cole Aldrich, Daquan Cook, Lazar Hayward. I don't know if he's related to Casey Hayward. I don't know. And then you have the Thunder getting Kevin Martin,
How about somebody? They got Kevin Martin in that trade.
Jeremy Lamb, the pick that turned out to be Steven Adams, Alex Abrinas, and then the pick that turned out to be Mitch McGary.
Now, you got to remember at that time, too, people thought Jeremy Lamb was going to be better than what he
Yep.
ended up being.
Yeah, he was.
I honestly thought Jeremy, like, when I saw that trade happen at first, I didn't think it was that bad of a trade.
Did Ben just spin on that? It's nasty, dog.
Yeah, like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all were in the studio. If y'all were in the Townhouse Media studio, I think Ben Ready's he's not being Christopher Columbus. He's being the black version, whoever the real person was who discovered.
Pretty much.
The indigenous person.
Christopher Wallace.
Pretty
R.I.P.
much.
Biggie.
Yeah.
But man, so you think about it, that trade doesn't happen. Let's just say OKC ran it back the next year.
And lost again.
Wow. To Miami, huh?
Yeah.
They
probably-
sort of lost.
They
Would they got to the finals? Would they beat the Spurs?
They probably would have got 2 games that year.
Yeah, I agree.
It would have been 4-6. It would have been 4-2.
Yeah. James Harden shouldn't have been messing with Trina at the time. But this what if is the what if that we need to talk about.
Wait, you said who?
Trina.
Oh, man.
He was dating Trina during the 2012 finals.
Bruh.
Pop, I'm coming back home.
So at this point in Tim Duncan's career, he's already won Rookie of the Year.
He's already been an NBA champion.
Yeah. Did he win Finals MVP?
Yes, he did.
So you have a Finals MVP that wants to go to your team.
And this is Tracy McGrady, who we did not foresee becoming a Hall of Famer. We knew he was really good, and he had a lot of potential coming out of high school and playing in Toronto. But we didn't.
Even outside of that, people knew what Grant Hill was. Everybody knew what Grant Hill was at that point in, 2000?
Yeah.
Everybody knows what Grant Hill's game is, what Grant Hill brings to the team.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't even matter. Tracy McGrady's development could have still been very, very good at that point because he would have been the third option on that team, and he would have learned very, very well.
And I'll be honest with you, because of the type of player that both Tim Duncan and Grant Hill is,
Oh, my God.
they both unselfish superstars.
And he would have floored so much.
McGrady would have still did what McGrady did.
Hit all the clutch shots, hit all the big shots for the team. They would have won.
Doc Rivers might have helped the Lakers win championships.
Thank you, Doc.
Yeah, for real.
Because a healthy Grant Hill and T-Mac and Tim Duncan.
Because
Don't get me wrong, the Lakers team was the shit, but boy,
I still
that's
think
a lot for the Lakers to deal with.
I still think the Lakers won that 2001 championship because
Yeah.
that's just one of the best teams that's ever been.
Yeah, that team was.
But the thing is, also people with that, I don't think Grant Hill feels pressure
to hurry up and
to recover from his injury
most definitely
the previous season. You have a guy who was just 2 years removed from being a Finals MVP, a young up-and-coming star in Tracy McGrady.
Shit, Tim Duncan was young as hell during that time. Shit.
By the way, you think about all the teams who went after Tracy McGrady that offseason, there was talk that he was really he was close to signing with Miami before he ended up going to Orlando. Obviously, he's from the Orlando area, so he went home.
Wait. So in 2000, they would have had him.
With Alonzo Mourning.
Whoa.
Tim Duncan and Alonzo Mourning.
No, we talking
No,
about
like
Tracy.
Trey T-Mac and
T-Mac
Alonzo
would
Mourning.
have went up over
Oh
there.
my Jesus! I thought
He was about to say, hold on.
I was about to say, niggas is cheating nowadays.
I don't think that would have even been legal if Tim Duncan and Alonzo Mourning.
Somebody would have vetoed that trade.
Black men don't cheat.
Good one. But that would have been illegal if you put Tim Duncan and Alonzo Mourning on the same front. They thought him and David Robinson were twin towers. My God. And this was before Alonzo had the issues, had the health challenges,
Yeah.
Shout out to Alonzo.
Yeah,
Yes.
for real. We getting
Hall
all
of
our
Famer.
help. Yeah.
Georgetown represent. But yeah. My God. Doc Rivers, thank you very much.
Doc Rivers just.
Let's go ahead and get on to the NFL. Oh boy. And this is not going to be one of our best NFL segments.
Oh, this is gonna be one of mine.
I'm gonna say it's cool for me.
Well, I'm not saying for me either.
This will be one of mine. Trust me.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm talking about for one
I can't
producer.
wait till we do the calling out names for.
I'm talking about for one Mr. Benjamin Reddy.
Wait, hold on. Don't we play the Chargers this week?
Yeah, and I play you in fantasy this week.
Whoa.
False.
Whoa, son.
That was not what I meant, people.
How many quarters is that?
Ain't that about a bitch? Hey,
Objection. Object.
Ejection.
No, we did not say that. And y'all wilding out, man. Y'all wilding out, son. Come on, fam, chill.
Yo, what's
chill.
going on here?
Let's talk football.
All right, let's go.
Okay, the news is coming out that Super Bowl is scheduled to be in Tampa Bay,
Right.
and we're trying to figure out if there are going to be fans at the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, Buccaneer fans gonna be there.
let me tell you, everything makes sense now. I forgot that the Super Bowl will be in Tampa this year. The NFL wants Tampa Bay to be the first team to go up over there so damn bad. Be the home team for their damn, what you call it?
Well, the
Super Bowl.
NFL
Hey, John.
report. Oh, no one. This one. Sorry, but yeah, I don't know why. Forgive me. But the report is that the NFL plan on having 20% capacity at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay for the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Which basically means it's going to be 20% bunch of CEOs. Me and B talked about this last week on Sunday. How the Super Bowl week is just this big week for everyone to pitch their product.
Pretty much.
Pepsi, shout out.
Shout out to Pepsi.
Starburst, shout out.
Townhouse Media.
That's right. District X,
True, good shit.
Spot, shout out. Everybody's trying to promote their business. Mm-hmm. And that's why you will not see an empty stadium for the Super Bowl.
It'd be dumb as hell to do that.
There's also a report
Should be
on the
televised.
broadcasting rights because everyone's talking about ratings. Now, the report is now ESPN is trying to compete with NBC for Sunday Night Football now. I'm assuming they want to put the game on ABC. The question is, but then, and they will have them. And then what I saw is in the New York Post for those who want to research the story. ESPN will have the rights to Sunday night and possibly Monday Night Football, which I don't understand. If you're not going to put that on network TV, you're really diluting your audience.
Yeah, for real. I still find it stupid that they have Monday Night Football up on cable.
And I still never understood that.
That's dumb
Yeah,
as hell.
that's dumb.
That's really stupid. That makes absolutely no sense.
And obviously, ABC is owned by ESPN, so you can make the decision. Because obviously, I saw when the Rams and the Bears played, they put the game on ABC.
Yeah.
So you have the option, but obviously, people think
I think that's what they probably gonna end up doing is putting the games on ABC.
they need to. That's where they were before.
I think what they're going to do is they may have one still. I think what they're going to do if they do that, I think they may move Monday Night Football back to ABC and then have the Sunday night game possibly
On ESPN.
On ESPN.
That's
That
what
makes sense.
That's
That
what
makes sense.
that would make more
That
sense.
makes sense.
That's what it used to be back in the day when ESPN had Sunday Night Football.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
that's what it should. That's what it should be. Be honest. Well, don't get me wrong. I think they should have both of them on public networks. But if you're gonna have one on cable, I think you should have the Sunday night game because Monday Night Football is Monday Night Football is crazy. So I think like you said, it does dilute the audience. all the way down.
Whoa! Hold on, now.
What happened?
Tommy Tuberville is the Senate winner in Alabama.
Why wouldn't he?
Wasn't he a coach at
That's the
Auburn?
coach of Auburn.
Yeah.
It's 2020. Y'all wilding. Everything
I'm about to
is,
see you to see Kanye up on the as vice president.
By the way, he tweeted that he voted for himself, right?
yeah.
I know somebody that voted for him.
I'm about to run for president in 2024.
By the way, today's Colin Kaepernick's birthday. I hope he spent it voting.
He didn't do that.
He didn't. He probably got some. He's chill.
So I think that's. But
If he voted, he took a picture of himself voting.
ouch. Another. Speaking of talking. Another one.
Well, it is his birthday. Why wouldn't it? It don't hurt for another one.
We haven't had that going on a long
See you
time.
next week, everybody.
In today's episode of
Yo.
Sports For You podcast, this episode is brought to you by Pepsi. Get your drink on. And Red Vines,
And Starburst.
Starburst, Aqua Geo, Amazon Prime, L5 Brew,
Yo,
and another.
yo, let me have a. Yo, this nigga's crazy. It's getting crazy out here.
So we talking about brothers in football. We got to shout out Mike Tomlin. I don't know why this is a story, but I want to get all of you guys' opinion on this. Mike Tomlin, with their win Sunday over the Ravens, has now the most wins for a coach for a black head coach.
I'm not celebrating that.
Exactly. I don't understand why was that even a headline on ESPN.
I mean, let's not act like we don't highlight every black first of everything.
Yeah, I
But he
get,
surpassed Tony Dungy.
yeah, I get it. Like you be the first black to win the Super Bowl. You be the first black quarterback to win the Super Bowl. You be the first black head coach to win. I
So
get it.
He's what? The most.
He's now has the most wins for most NFL wins for a black head
Which
coach.
means that he just passed up another black coach. So it's not like black people wasn't doing it first.
I mean, how hard is it to do? It's not that many of them.
But shout out to-
that's the whole thing about it
Yeah.
because they really we really don't get that many chances. And to be honest, I mean, think about how many great head black coaches there's been.
Oh, Trump done caught up.
I already knew that was gonna happen. But it's like, look, what is Dennis Johnson? He was a good coach. R.I.P. to him.
Is what?
Watch out, R.I.P. That's your
Denny
boy,
Denny Green.
That's your boy, Denny Green.
You are who
Go
they thought
crown their ass.
they, that's right. You are who they thought they were.
Hey, yeah, him.
I'm not making no jokes about him
Oh yeah,
because he passed.
yeah, but that's his claim to fame right there. Even though he was a great,
No, he was.
great coach.
And
He
let's be
was.
clear,
Great
there's no Tony Dungy without Dennis Green.
Yep, sure ain't.
There you go.
For real.
The sad
Seriously.
part about that was Dennis Green passed the week of Tony Dungy's induction into the Hall of Fame. because you knew he would have been there. Because Dungy had all his former assistants, Herm Edwards, Leslie Frazier, Mark, don't say nothing, Tomlin, obviously guys who've been coaches on his staff, who are he's helped give better chances to the NFL, to get head coaching jobs. But I don't understand. I mean, me personally, I'm not celebrating it. Mike Tomlin's a good coach. I've always said he was a good coach.
And shout out to Mike Tomlin. I love Mike Tomlin, but like I said, man, we gotta. I like to hear first black head coach that win Super Bowls first.
Which was Tony Dungy.
Yeah, like what I'm saying, like first black quarterbacks to win Super Bowls. Like
Doug Williams.
That's what I like to hear first black of. Like I don't like to hear he now has the most wins for a black coach. Like nah, like let me know when he got the most wins for a coach. Period.
Exactly. We don't
You know
do this
what
with
I'm
white.
saying?
We don't do that with white coaches.
Yeah, I've never heard nobody say,
But
Don Shula is the most winningest white coach.
Yeah.
But one thing I can say about him though that is great for him as far as Pittsburgh organization. He's for sure third in wins up over there. He might be number 2. No, I don't know. I don't think he don't have more wins than Bill Cowher.
I don't know, but I respect Mike Tomlin, and shout out to him.
Yeah.
Well, basically, you think about it, they only have 3 coaches in like 50 years. It's Chuck Knowles, Bill Cowher, and Mike Tomlin.
Yeah.
They don't fire coaches. You go to the Steelers, that's job security.
Yeah, seriously. They family based. They kind of like that's what you call try to do with their trash. The Bengals.
By the way, oh wow. By the way, do y'all know what today was?
Tuesday.
Well, it was and it's election day.
Taco Tuesday.
Today was the NFL.
Taco.
Shout out to LeBron. Today was the NFL trade deadline.
Sports for you day. Oh.
All day. That's every day. Download, like, follow. This was I say this with the NFL trade deadline. It's like Groundhog's Day, because everyone talks about this person's gonna get traded. This person's gonna get traded. Man, it was no trade. Obviously, the more profile trades happened last week. Yannick Ngakoue to Baltimore, Spencer, Everson Griffin to Detroit, Carlos Dunlap to Seattle. Wow.
Yo, this nigga's wild.
This song's really playing right now.
Yo, this nigga's wild. That wasn't director's program. I don't think
It was not.
Hey, I get the final call on what get played on there. Some songs didn't pass
Protocol?
the samples. We get
we didn't get the clearance from the sample.
Come on, Drake. Come on, Drake. Come on, stop being stingy with the samples. But pause. But there was this talk about. But I want to talk about one team in particular, the Green Bay Packers. Everyone was saying that they should have tried to make the trade for Will Fuller. If I'm Deshaun Watson, I'm saying thank you for not being stupid, Houston.
Yeah.
You already traded our first and second round pick. By the way, they don't have a first or second round pick because of the Larry Tunsil trade.
Yeah, I would if I was Green Bay, I would have offered my second round pick for Will Fuller because they need one.
I don't think they. Let me see. I would have most definitely. Yeah, second round pick for him. Yeah, why not? You don't get a better receiver now in the second round.
Yeah, and they didn't. They reportedly the front office was split on what was the proper value to trade for Will Fuller.
You don't have a second option at receiver.
Yeah, I saw the stat. Devontae Adams has 522 yards. The rest of the team has 600 yards. Receiver core. I mean, that says.
Even know who the hell some of these receivers are.
That
shows you how good Aaron Rodgers is.
Only one I know was Lazard. He hurt.
Yeah. Wasn't he on your
Robert.
fantasy team?
He was.
Was it Robert Tanyan? Not.
He was a.
And now they don't. Now they're going to be short running backs now because Austin was it the
Powers.
Not is it Dillon? Austin Dillon, the running back from Boston College.
Corey Dillon's son?
No, I know you're talking
Yeah,
about.
no,
But he tested positive for COVID,
Oh, he's done for this week.
and then Jamal Williams has a close contact, so he can't play. They still don't know if Aaron Jones is going to play, so basically they're bringing up 2 dudes probably from the practice squad.
Shit, I'm trying to think who's a what you call that's available right now.
A running back?
A running back who's available as a free agent.
I have zero clue.
I'm about to look that up right now.
Let's talk midseason. We did our preseason awards. Let's do a midseason recap. Now, let's start with the rookies of the year. We all agreed that Trace Young was the defensive rookie of the year. I still do. Because
Chase Young, yeah.
Yeah.
Offensive rookie of the year, you both had Joe Burrow. I had Clyde Edwards-Helaire. At first, I was going to make an update and go with you guys with Joe Burrow. But then I saw that Clyde Edwards-Helaire is 5th in the league, is in the top 5 in rushing. So I'm gonna stick with Edwards-Helaire. As long as Le'Veon Bell doesn't take most of his carries,
He is.
I think we'll see. But but you guys might have that one with Joe Burrow.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Comeback player of the year. I think we had Cam. I had Cam. And remember, the comeback player of the year requirements, you don't have to be out for injured for a year. You can just be returning from a down season, and you can having a bounce back year.
I don't remember who I said.
I think we might have said Cam. I think Cam was there.
I think I said Cam Newton.
Yeah,
Is he still there?
He's not going to be comeback player of the year. I'll tell you that much.
Man, hey, Cam Newton ain't been the same since he got COVID. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like right after he ever since he missed the game because of that, he hasn't been the same.
He didn't play bad against us.
I mean,
He just fumbled
I'm
that last play.
gonna say based off of what you say about your defense, everybody play cool against you.
Yo, relax, man.
Ouch, that's wrong. I don't know. The comeback player of the year this year, I'm gonna say maybe Phillip Rivers, because I don't know. I didn't expect for the Colts to be this good.
I mean, all the Colts really needed was a quarterback.
And they say they might go after Sam Darnold, maybe.
I would. Hey, look. All I know is Sam Darnold's not gonna be up over there with the Jets next year.
Trevor Lawrence said, "Yeah,
And-
if I decide I might not go to the Jets."
Yeah, I mean,
Should he do that? Sidebar. Should he do that?
what?
Should he do it Eli and Elway?
Yeah, I would.
If the Jets hit the number 1 pick, say, you know what?
Yeah,
Nah, son.
just say it off the rip. I'm not gonna play for y'all. So
Yeah.
don't even waste your time trying to draft me. I'm
I
not gonna
would.
play for y'all.
I would do that. I mean, that's if he don't want to be there.
I mean, it's not even just because the team is bad.
The organization's bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the organization. Look, the coach hiring they be doing,
And depending on
the general everything is just bad over there.
and depending on what we see with this election, ownership is going to be a key component. Because obviously, y'all know the Jets owner is the ambassador to the UK
Yep.
for the current administration in the White House. Mm-hmm. If things seem to change, which I'm hoping they do, he'll be back, and I think Adam Gates will be out of a job for a week. In a week, we had a offensive player of the year. I think offensive player of the year, I went with Mahomes, and I think I went MVP. I went with Russell. I think I went with Mahomes there too. But now I think we all know who the MVP is going to be.
Yeah, Russell Wilson is for sure making a hell of a case for that MVP.
Oh, he play us this week too? Oh shit.
And
He gonna win it this week.
And defensive player of the year, I think I said Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald's the best player in football.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Brian Flores, you almost got your quarterback killed on Sunday. But
Man.
luckily Jared Goff had the fumbles.
I'm calling now. Russell Wilson go win MVP this weekend. He plays against Buffalo, so
Ouch. So that's our midseason recap. Obviously, there's talk about the NFL might extend playoffs to 16 teams now, for COVID reasons. Right now it's now 14. It went from 12 to 14. So now they're saying maybe 16 just for this season.
because the games might be getting canceled and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's recap these picks.
Oh shit.
This was not going to be.
This is gonna be an ugly recap. All right. We ready?
Man.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Give me 1 second to find the scores of these games to find next week's schedule.
All right. So
Hit that NFL Films music being ready so we can talk about these games because boy, this week's really was crappy.
Lamar Miller's a free agent still?
Is
Wow.
he gonna be in Green Bay.
He should.
but here's the problem now. They said if they have to corner for 5, so he wouldn't be able to play
He would
Thursday.
have played this on Thursday anyway.
All right. The game we had Falcons, Panthers. In.
Wow.
He picked the Falcons.
I told you niggas.
Told you niggas, son. The next game we had the Dolphins and the Rams.
Come on now.
Ugh.
Come on now.
Everybody picked the Rams. On
Everybody except for Ben.
He picked the Dolphins.
I'm not going against my boy, man.
He didn't even play.
Fitzpatrick.
It don't matter. He over there.
By the way, does Brian Flores have the key to stopping the McVay offense?
No.
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, he's done it already, so he's familiar with it.
The next game we have is Chargers and Broncos.
We're gonna have to breathe on this one, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
John and Nick won that one. Hey, you know the only one who ain't got a scratch by the name?
Yeah, one Mr. Producer Benjamin Reddy. That's who.
Oh, he got 2 scratches by his name.
Oh, you don't have a scratch. Wow, you picked the Chargers.
Yeah, I picked the Chargers.
But let me just talk about our great producer, Mr. Ben Reddy. While the Chargers were up 21 points, he decides to FaceTime your boy. For those who don't know, if you're new to the show, I'm a Broncos fan. Producer Ben Reddy, the founder of Townhouse Media, the podfather, is a Chargers fan. They were up 24-3 on the Broncos. Yeah. And he decides to, at halftime, FaceTime me before to see how I was doing.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, that didn't age well.
No, at all.
Because
Yo.
the Denver Broncos came back and won 31-30.
Yo.
On the last play, a touchdown pass to KJ Hamler. The Chargers have now, for the 4th straight week, blew 16 point at their 4th straight 16-point lead they've blown.
Hey, Mark, I don't think we no longer have the worst defensive coordinators in the league.
Bruh.
That's
I
bad.
knew the game was over before it was over. I said, okay, when you start putting numbers together, how much time is on the clock versus what this team can do? Because QB, I'm watching that quarter. I'm like, hold up now. He done got. I don't know what happened after halftime. I don't know if John Elway came down there and he sent some.
I hope
word.
he didn't because he got COVID.
He took that Jordan juice in Space Jam.
No wonder niggas had a sick comeback.
Oh!
Some bitch.
So I mean,
Motherfucker, you.
and that's my team. I said, yo, look, I'm doing a podcast, so I'm sitting there doing a podcast. I'm like, this nigga over there eating this up right now. Pause. And I'm like, yo, I couldn't call him, or he couldn't call me because I was doing the show. So I called him after the show. I said,
Shout out to Dudley and CJ.
I just shake my head, man. Like Chargers lost in the most Chargers way I done seen the Chargers lose.
Yo.
They said, oh, y'all forgot? Y'all thought? Yeah, we got this quarterback, but let me show y'all how we still going to lose.
Hey, the Chargers said Atlanta. Y'all thought y'all figure out what?
By the way, they meet week 14, I think.
Who?
Falcons Chargers.
That might be
The dumbest. That would be the dumbest game in the
That
world.
game is gonna be crazy.
Can we rewind back to the Rams Dolphins games? We have a viewer who's watching. My daughter's mother, Shayna, is watching.
What's up, Shayna?
And
What up?
All
and
right.
she's a diehard Rams fan. And shout out to Jamie. They seem to have really. They were really.
She got kicked off the Bills bandwagon.
Ouch.
Uh-oh.
Jared Goff was not spoken pleasant in those probably households. He wasn't speaking pleasant in our chat on Sunday.
Well, Jamie hate Jared Goff, so
We got some breaking news.
Trump has officially taken the lead over Biden. He's up by 2 right now.
Okay, back to our regularly scheduled programming. I can't deal with that. But boy, what happened? The Dolphins 4 turnovers. Tua did not play well.
he didn't need to.
Because their defense basically shut them down.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Brian Flores too. You know, everybody talked so badly about him, what he was doing last year. You know how terrible the defense was, and all this. And shoot, he made a couple of moves and ended up being good moves and signed some good players. And the best player he signed most definitely was Byron Jones last year.
Yeah,
and he's pretty much off immediately.
He signed Mario Williams. I don't know what he's doing over there, though.
I mean, look at the nigga name. What? Nigga?
I said they signed Mario Williams. I don't know what he's doing over there.
I'm talking about the other nigga, that Byron nigga.
Byron Jones?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Okay.
He's supposed to do what he's doing over there.
And the Cowboys became immediately shitty after he left.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, so the next game we got is Pats and Bills.
Oh boy,
This dude name is Christopher Coons.
Oh, he's a coon.
What?
at least he's a Democrat.
He's a Democrat. He's a
You
D-
said at least, wait.
Yo.
You said at least he's a Democrat.
he's a Democrat coon.
Because he could have been because it would have been worse if he was a Republican.
A Republican coon.
He for sure got the Caruso.
Pretty much.
He is Caruso.
Sure ain't Caruso pops.
For real.
All right,
He
so
was just in the bubble, man. Shout out just in the bubble. Go ahead, Mark.
so the Bills and Pats. Everybody picked the Bills.
Righteous.
The Titans and the Bengals.
Who won?
Nigga, who you think?
Oh, okay.
Watch your mouth.
By the way, should the Patriots bench Cam for Jared Stidham?
No,
No.
I agree.
he ain't had enough time yet.
The Titans and the Bengals.
Oh,
We all picked the Titans.
I can't believe they
that
lost
was
that game.
ridiculous.
By the way,
The next game is the Raiders and the Browns. The most nastiest game of the weekend.
Only
But-
Nick.
But Nick and John won.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm. You doesn't want to be the one. A few times you hear me pick the Raiders.
I forgot OBJ wasn't playing. I lost it. I don't know what the hell I was thinking of.
Colts and Lions. Who won that game?
The Colts.
Colts.
Me, John, and Ben won.
Because
I'm trying to get Matt Patricia
he's trying to
fired.
get Matt Patricia fired. I mean, I don't think he's gonna need help. He's not gonna need much help. You keep losing games like that. They were home too, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Vikings and Packers.
Oh boy.
Man, I can't believe it.
Man.
Hey, we all picked.
We all picked the fucking Packers.
By the way, my daughter's mother has Dalvin Cook was her franchise player.
Yeah. I believe it. He left a franchise player yesterday.
By the way,
Well,
Dalvin
day before
Cook.
yesterday.
Dalvin Cook had 4 touchdowns. He went. He did the Al Bundy polk eye. He did the polk eye.
You said poke or poke?
Whatever the high school was that Al Bundy went to, he scored 4 touchdowns.
That sound like
He scored
R.
the
Kelly
4
high school.
touchdowns. Hey, can't say that. Question: can y'all name the last Vikings player to have a game of 4 touchdowns?
Randy Moss.
Randy Moss,
The last was it Greg Williams?
Greg Williams,
Chris Carter.
Chris Carter. It was a guy by the name of Bobby Moore,
Bobby Moore played during the 60s, didn't he?
but we all know him as Ahmad Rashad. Ahmad,
I forgot Ahmad
Rashad was the last Viking player to have a game of 4 touchdowns.
I forgot.
Really?
My main man.
Moss didn't get 4?
No, Ahmad Rashad did it in
Oh,
the
no.
70s.
Moss got 4 in New England against Buffalo.
Yeah. He was. Yeah, I'm about to say. He had,
I remember that.
Ahmad Rashad had 4 touchdowns in the 70s, in a game in the 70s for the Minnesota Vikings.
All right.
He was still Ahmad Rashad.
Shout out to him and his wife, man.
Yeah, shout out to Felicia Rashad. Next game.
No, not shout out to him and Felicia. Just shout out to Felicia Rashad.
yeah, most definitely.
That's right. I forgot they're not together anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, they not?
We not No. Yeah, we're not playing that no more.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, shout out to wife.
God.
The next
We don't really talk about this game, dude.
the next game is the Jets versus the Pats. I mean, Jets versus the Chiefs.
Yo, first and foremost.
We all picked the fucking Chiefs.
Yo.
Yeah, and me, you, and
The
and
Jets
Nick probably.
are the only team probably ever to have a spread of 19 points and still not. That's ridiculous. How do you cover that spread?
Be the Jets.
Bruh, they lost by like 20-something points.
Who?
The Jets, they lost 35 to 9.
They lost by 26
We
points.
picked the Chiefs, right?
Yeah, but we picked the Jets to cover though.
Oh, okay. Y'all did.
No, you did. No, you didn't.
Yeah,
You lost too.
You're genius too.
The next one is Steelers versus Ravens. Nick
Oh,
picked the
my
Steelers.
goodness.
Come on, dude.
Me, Ben, and John picked the Ravens.
Lamar.
Oh, Trump. 93-105. He moving up.
Come on, man. This is not happening again, dude.
So
Not
Nick,
to the East part.
so Nick won that one. All right. So Saints versus the Bears.
I picked the Bears, didn't I?
I picked the Saints.
I'm not
picking the Bears.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fat, but I'm not picking the Bears.
Yeah, I picked me, John, and Ben picked the Saints.
Yeah, I remember I picked the Bears.
You almost won.
Yeah.
The next game is the Niners versus the Seahawks.
Yeah,
I think we all
We all picked the Seahawks.
Yeah,
They win?
Yeah.
Seahawks
Okay,
won.
37-7.
Yeah.
37,
Do they
27,
even
my
have a
bad.
team? Do they even have a team left now?
Nah.
Okay.
They about to have Matt Ryan next year.
Eagles. Who do the Eagles play? Don't matter. We all
Yeah.
picked, we all picked,
They played the Cowboys.
we all picked the Eagles.
or whatever
That game was garbage.
We all
Man.
trash.
When that Sunday night?
It was.
Yes, me and producer Ben Reddy was FaceTiming during that game. We was still watching that game. Like, man, what is this crap on TV, man?
And Eagles won that game, and then the last game was the Bucks versus Giants. We all picked the Bucks.
That game should not have been that close.
Man.
I can't believe this game was as
Oh,
close as it was.
Biden came back. Oh,
Whoa, quick jump.
He hit like 7 threes. He went Steph Curry, right? He went Steph Curry. He was down. Yeah,
Not
that's
Klay
21.
Thompson right there.
Nah, he-
Yeah, that's Klay
Klay.
Thompson. You're right. That's Klay Thompson. You're right.
No, that was Tracy McGrady.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one, my boy. That's a good one. I like that one. We got a question from the listener, Shayna Sunshine, my daughter's mother. I know none of you guys are Rams fans, but speaking from a sports fan's point of view, what are your thoughts on the Rams making it to the playoffs and the Super Bowl?
They missed. I mean, well,
They're not
last
going
time
to.
It's going to be difficult for them to go to the Super Bowl.
They're not going to the Super Bowl.
It may be difficult for them to make it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I'm going to bring this up. The great Scott Kaplan, do radio in San Diego. The NFC is pretty trash.
Oh, yeah, it's trash this year. Most definitely.
Obviously, you think Seattle, you think Arizona,
And that's sad that Arizona's one of them teams.
Green Bay, and then you think of the Rams because the NFC East is garbage.
Trash.
So our question, if you're asking, what do we think about the Rams? The Rams are a playoff team. They're going to make the playoffs, especially if they make this it's basically going to be half the teams that in the league are going to be in the playoffs this year.
Pretty much.
They'll make the playoffs this year. They'll be one. Wow, they're going to do a 1 versus 8. Does that mean that there won't be no buys then, wouldn't it?
They got to have a bye in football.
just heteros.
No, I mean
Wrong show.
No, not that. Basically have the number 1 seed gets an off week. Pause.
Huh?
The number 1 seed gets an off week. Pause. So that's
This is a wrap.
But for those who wondering, yeah,
Yo, Ben is fucking stupid. Y'all might not even heard him, but Ben is fucking retarded.
I heard him. I heard him. Trust me. No, the Rams are a playoff team. I don't know if they're a Super Bowl contender.
I think the Rams is going to the playoffs for sure. If
They got a Super Bowl
they go on 14 teams, right?
They right now it's still at 14.
Yeah, they going to the playoffs. With 14 teams, they going to the playoffs. They gonna be the second team in the NFC West, I think, when it's all said and done. So I think they'll go to the.
You think they're going to finish with a better record than Arizona?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Mark,
I agree.
tell the listeners how we did against the spread.
Like shit. All right, so me and Nick just to cover by 19-point head start. You would think that they can cover that, right? They lost by 25.
That's bad.
And then Ben picked the Chargers to win by 4.
Wow, no wonder you were upset.
Yeah.
So we lost all the way around. And so the winners is John and Ben tied.
Wow.
Are you serious?
They both had 9.
Wow.
You had 8 and I had 7.
Wow. So it wasn't that bad of a week for you anyway, Ben.
I still ain't got no win.
Oh shit! Since we've been doing this, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one last week.
Y'all ready to pick week 9, gentlemen?
Let's go.
All right, Thursday Night Football, Packers 49ers.
Oh, yeah,
Wait, hold on. Let me write that down. Everybody picking Packers?
Yeah, I don't,
What is it? What is it?
Thursday Night Football, Packers 49ers.
Yeah,
All right. So everybody got the Packers.
Yo, if they let me down 2 weeks in a row, come on, son.
Obviously, no Jimmy Garoppolo, no George Kittle, no Tevin Coleman.
Oh, yeah, they done. That's it.
That'd be the game San Francisco win too. Like
Nick Mullins is going to be the starting quarterback.
I'm picking him.
you picking the Niners?
Yeah. All because of Nick Mullins.
I know why. Let me tell you, this is reverse psychology with Nick Freeze.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Mullins made his NFL debut on Thursday Night Football.
Yep.
And he had almost 300 yards in the
He
game.
had 300 yards and 3 touchdowns against the Raiders.
That's why he's picking him.
Yep.
I mean, that's not saying much, but go ahead.
He's a Thursday Night Football king.
Okay.
What up, bitch?
The next game.
My Broncos versus the Falcons.
I'm picking the Broncos as well.
By the way, Atlanta's -4. That's
Broncos not getting 2 in a row.
You got Falcons?
Yeah,
I don't talk.
Wait, hold on. What's your record?
I'm
we're 3.
I'm picking Falcons.
going with the Falcons. Upset.
Hold on.
I'm just hoping.
Oh, okay. The House is okay. No, the House is down some more votes.
Yeah, the House is for sure about to be Republican again.
I'm just hoping they get a revenge for my Chargers, man,
So Nick, you got the Falcons.
Yeah.
and me. The
Hobson brothers got the The Hops.
Huh? The hot hops?
I didn't say hot anything. I said the Hopsons.
Okay.
Y'all fucking relax.
Mark Bills hosting the Seahawks.
See,
Who? The Bills and Seahawks?
Yeah, in Buffalo.
This nigga say Seahawks. This nigga fool.
Wrong. I know the election got a lot of us tripping right now. I know the election got a lot of us tripping right now. Man.
yo,
I'm going with the Seahawks.
can we be real for me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wait. What's the weather like out there? Is it snowing?
It was windy Sunday against New England.
I got the Bills.
And by the way, Seattle -3. So that game was really a pick'em game.
Oh.
I'm picking the Bills to win, but I need for like Russell Wilson to throw for like 500 yards.
He not.
I'm going with
Who's Seattle's running back? I'm picking him up in fantasy.
DJ Dallas.
I'm picking him up in fantasy.
By the way, what kind of name is that?
DJ Dallas. I don't know.
Who you going with, B?
Seahawks.
Got you. John?
Seahawks.
Fuck you, John. I went with the Broncos, my nigga.
Yeah, you still want to do it, you still want to do it. All right, Bears Titans.
Titans.
By the way, news on the Titans. They had a fire sale today. They released veterans. Jonathan Joseph released
Cornerback?
Yeah.
He can go to Buffalo.
And they released Vic Beasley.
They should have. Raiders, pick him up.
He's better than Levi Wallace.
Who?
Vic Beasley. Can we play that same position?
Vic Beasley's a pass rusher, though.
Yeah, and he's a better cornerback than Levi Wallace. Is what I'm saying.
Yo, Mark is crazy.
He really said put Vic Beasley in.
Yo,
he better
that's
said Vic Beasley.
crazy.
Mark wants Vic Beasley to guard DK Metcalf on Sunday. Well, no, that's going to be Trey White. But he wants him to guard David Moore or Greg Olsen on Sunday, man. You know what? He said Levi Wallace sitting there.
No, Buffalo should go after Jonathan Joseph.
Y'all just signed a dude from the Cowboys on the practice squad.
Who?
Daryl Worley.
He was on the Raiders last year. He's garbage.
Yeah, he could be guard on the practice squad too. But you never know. We need all the help we can get, so fuck it.
Nah, he's
right.
he's garbage and he's short. He's
Hey.
like 5'8".
Hey, can y'all play D-line?
Who?
You and Ben.
Oh, boy.
Buffalo got spots open. We taking everybody who can play defense.
What about Ed Oliver ain't gonna work?
He said need help.
Y'all might get what you call? They're trying to get Kenny Williams from over there with the Jets. They say they don't like him over there no more.
Yeah, and that trade deadline passed, and they let him stay. So, and they weren't doing no.
Who you got? You got Titans, Nick?
Yeah, I got the Titans.
I got the Titans.
B.
Damn.
Titans and Bears.
Titans and Bears.
Don't tell me you think I'm picking the Bears.
I wouldn't pick the Bears in this game.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the Bears.
Titans. I'll roll with the Titans.
All right.
Ravens, Colts.
I got the Colts.
I got the Ravens. I didn't bounce back game from Lamar.
You gonna get pretty good defense.
You gotta win. You gotta win a big game sometime, young
No,
fella.
you don't. I got the Colts.
Well, of course you don't want him to win. He's
I'm going with Ravens.
Ravens.
And both of these teams are 5-2.
Panthers, Chiefs.
Who you going with, John?
I'm picking the Ravens.
Chiefs.
Everybody picking the Chiefs?
Yeah. By the way, that could be Chris McCaffrey's return game. Please, hurry up, man.
I'm picking the Panthers.
You got the Panthers?
Oh, upset game.
Wow. By the way, Kansas City -11. Lions, Vikings.
This is a bad game. Hold on.
I'll just pick the Vikings. After I saw what Dalvin Cook did Sunday.
Vikings and Lions?
Yeah.
I'm going with the Lions.
Come on now, John. You know who I'm about to pick.
You picking the Lions?
Yep.
He's trying to get Patricia fired, man.
Yeah, Lions gonna win this game. Watch.
I'm going to pick the Vikings.
Who you got?
Just 'cause I saw what Dalvin Cook did Sunday.
Yeah.
No offense, Nick.
Where Stafford played?
They're playing.
Georgia.
They're in Minnesota. They're in Minnesota. So Lions.
He went to Georgia.
Lions.
Yeah.
Stafford, my other boy.
We got to pick another NFC East game, man.
I'm picking Washington.
Giants, Washington.
Can I sit this one out?
Washington.
Washington.
And Washington. Oh, God.
Washington Giants.
Why didn't Washington trade away Ryan Kerrigan?
I'm going with Giants.
Washington didn't trade away Ryan Kerrigan.
I said why didn't they?
Because I think they have actually a top 5 defense.
He don't want to be up over there. He like, get me up out of here.
He'll be gone at the end of the season.
Yeah, he done. Yeah, their
Nick,
defense is pretty
Ben, John. Y'all pick Washington. I got the Giants.
Yeah.
Giants
Oh,
will win that shit.
That's a game worse than this one.
Yeah, this next one.
Yeah.
Texans Jaguars.
This game is terrible.
Texans.
I'm still picking the Texans. My God. By the way, Gardner Minshew is not starting Sunday.
Oh, Trump back in league.
Oh boy.
So who you got? John got Texans. B.
It's Texans and who?
Jags.
Texans.
Yeah, I got the
They're
Texans.
starting 7th round pick Joey Luton.
Wait, this is his first time starting, and he's going against J.J. Watt in there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm for sure picking the Texans.
I mean,
I'm
man,
going
y'all-
with Texans.
Yeah, y'all really are trying to. These dudes are really trying to tank for Trevor. Oh boy, this is the game.
Game of the week. Inside Townhouse Media.
Yeah, this is gonna be a brotherly. This ain't gonna be no brotherly love in this battle.
What kind of brotherly love?
No,
Oh.
Hold up, man.
we got Nick Freeze's Raiders against Ben Reddy's Chargers.
Where they playing at?
They're in the wood. They're in Inglewood. They're SoFi.
Shit, that's a Raider home.
Pretty much.
You ain't lying.
And the Chargers are favored in this game.
About 1.5 points.
You know, I'm going with the home team, man.
Come on, now, you know I'm about to pick.
God, why I gotta pick this game, man?
I'm going with the Raiders.
I'm with you, B. I'm picking the Chargers, man. I'm not picking. Ain't no way.
Ain't no way you could pick the damn Raiders.
Yeah, you picked the Raiders last week.
Yeah, but that man, I'm not gonna make that choice often. Make that choice often. Don't get it twisted, man. All right, we got
Oh, you ain't got to say that game. Everybody picking Steelers.
pretty much the fun cow.
Cowboys.
By the way, and they're
Oh,
talking,
my God. This game is going to be
and they're talking
horrible.
about, and probably Danucci's not gonna start a quarterback. They're going with
The Coochie.
Nucci's.
the quarterback.
Did they say the Coochie starting the quarterback?
No,
Ain't that an Italian dish?
The Coochie?
I tell you what.
The
well,
nochi?
the way he was,
Nucci,
way,
yeah.
way he was,
The Coochie is an Italian dish.
well, the way he was throwing the ball like it was an
I thought it
Italian
was a
dish on
body part.
Sunday.
The Coochie might be Italian.
They might be going with Cooper Rush or Garrett Gilbert.
Yo, let me tell you something. Look. Let me tell you how bad this is about to be.
They should play Kellen Moore.
Look, this game is so bad. If I was the Cowboys, I would send a letter to the Steelers and say, please do not play Watt. Please do not play Dupree. Please don't play Tuitt.
Did he say don't play WAP?
What? TJ.
Oh,
J. Watt.
I thought he said don't play WAP.
Don't play them, please. Look, the Cowboys are on their third string offensive lineman, and they're about to go against the best pass rush in the league.
Yikes.
This is about to get ugly.
All right.
This is so somebody might get hurt.
Dolphins and Cards.
I hate to call that. I think somebody might get hurt. in this game.
Cards.
Dolphins and the Cardinals.
Cards.
Oh, I got the Dolphins.
And then the
Yeah,
game,
that's Tua over there.
Tua versus Kyler Murray.
I'm going with Dolphins.
I'm going with
Yeah,
the
I'm
Dolphins.
going
Yeah,
Dolphins.
I'm picking the
I
Cards.
think Byron Jones will do enough to.
Yeah,
to
you know,
keep,
you
what you
gotta
call it,
put
fucked
your
up.
money on that.
Okay, and then Sunday night Saints Buccaneers.
Oh,
Oh, the Buccaneers about to win again. They about to beat the dog shot the Saints once again.
I got.
Wait, is Michael Thomas playing?
Supposedly he's probably going to play. They're still not. They're not saying. They're
Saints won the first game, right?
Yeah, week 1.
Yeah, Tampa Bay. I'm going Tampa Bay.
We won Tampa Bay too.
I thought Tampa won the first game.
Nah.
No, New Orleans won the first game.
Opening game of the season.
Oh yeah.
Brady
yeah.
was trash that first game.
Oh yeah.
yeah, he was knocking rust off. I got the Hardy in the cut in here, getting cut niggas up in here like a Buccaneer.
Okay. And then the Monday night game. By the way, the Monday night game is trash.
You got Tampa Bay too, or who you got?
You got Tampa Bay.
This Monday night game is going to be trash. Patriots Jets.
Are you kidding me?
That's a dumbass Monday night game.
Can they flex? Can they do a flex alert on this game?
Man, I thought that nigga said something else.
Bro.
By the way, I'm trying to figure out what game could they replace. They should put y'all game on Monday Night
No, they
Football.
shouldn't. No, they shouldn't.
Time out.
No, they shouldn't.
Wait.
Do not put Buffalo.
Is Antonio Brown playing in this game?
Yeah.
Yes. They say he's gonna get somewhere between 10 to 35. 10 to 35.
Yo, that's a
snaps.
wild ass number. Between 10 and 35 snaps. Like that's a wild ass number.
It's only one snap.
Yeah. They say he's gonna probably have 10 to 35 snaps.
Shout out to Snap.
Yeah, shout out. But yeah, give me the Patriots.
I can't
guess.
pick the Jets, so
I will never pick the Jets.
I'm going with the Patriots.
Patriots. Who you got, Nick?
Come on now.
Jets.
I'm not picking the goddamn Jets.
Watch this be the one.
By the way, that Steelers Cowboys line is Pittsburgh minus
30.
13 and a half.
I'm picking that
You picking that?
to cover.
Okay.
Shit.
I'm gonna pick.
I'm picking Steelers to win by 14.
Yeah, I'm definitely picking that one as well.
I'm gonna pick my Broncos. We're 4-point underdogs. I'm gonna pick us. I think
You think you can cover that?
I think we can win by 4. We can win by 4.
Y'all can lose by 3 and you still win.
Yes, but
Y'all the underdogs, right?
yeah.
Broncos, or John. Okay, who
Plus-
you got, B?
+4. 'Cause we the underdogs. They
What is it?
which game? Which game?
Which one? Broncos? What?
Broncos are underdogs.
We picking the spreads.
Under the Falcons?
Yeah, the Falcons are the favorite.
Nah. Yeah, I'll go with that one.
You on the Falcons?
Yeah.
You kept the Falcons covering.
You got the Falcons to cover, or you got the Broncos?
I'm going with the Falcons.
Oh. So you saying
I'm
they gonna win by 5?
I'm losing it.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, those are our picks for the week 9. But we make smart decisions on the show. But we also got to talk about people who say dumb stuff. So as we do every week, this is a segment that is often imitated, never duplicated. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for calling out names. So if you got a name you want to call out, leave it in the comments. But me, Mark, Nick Freeze is even maybe getting ready to call out some names. I'm gonna lead this off. I'm starting off with a guy who seemed to be like a regular on this segment for some odd reason. Whoa, Joe Biden just took a serious lead in it. Serious lead at wow.
Whoa!
How the heck did that happen?
Got it.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
That's what I'm
You always
saying.
get California.
That's what got
That's 55.
Oregon.
That's 55 alone.
In Oregon. Okay. And then, so let me start it. Max Kellerman is starting to become a regular on this. This should be called the Max Kellerman Memorial segment. My God. So Max Kellerman, one, he thought that Justin Turner should suspend it for the COVID thing, which was stupid. Number 2, then he also said today that Nick Foles could have a 5-3 record with Tampa Bay like Tom Brady.
Bruh.
All right, look.
The lowest of the lowest keys.
I see where he was going with the argument, but you know, we all know that the only thing that held Tampa Bay back was a quarterback who wouldn't throw picks. That's literally what was holding them back,
Right?
and they have a quarterback that's not going to turn the ball over as much. And I don't think Nick Foles would have turned the ball over as much as Jameis Winston. And those, I mean, let's be honest. Tom Brady, he got some weapons up over there.
Oh my God, the Democrats took the lead. They're 20 away from getting the house.
Oh, wow.
For me, like I said in the group chat, I don't agree with that. Only because I watched Nick Foles play, and he misses wide open receivers. So if you have weapons or not, you're still going to miss those same receivers. So it doesn't really matter. I just don't think that Nick Foles is that dude.
I agree. He's not. But it's just, I don't know. You think that they had the same record they had like a dude like Teddy Bridgewater over there?
They'll probably be 500.
I think they'd be probably be like about 500.
I think,
which isn't that far away from where they are right now.
But I think that when I said that Tom Brady have that leadership, that means that even in games where it's close games,
Right.
he's going to lead you to victory. I don't think Nick Foles have that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't either.
So it's not the blowout games, because you can easily replace anybody.
Of course.
But I'm talking about the games when it comes down to it, when you need a drive, you need to go get in field goal range, you need a touchdown. I'm putting my money on Tom Brady before Nick Foles any day of the week.
Oh, of course.
So therefore, I don't think Nick Foles is doing that same shit in Tampa Bay.
All right. My next one is this. Colin Cowherd. I'm sorry, Ben.
I got you, B. Don't worry about it.
No.
Oh shit, wrong one.
Well, he should have had the walk-off music when he said this stupid stuff.
What'd
Now,
he
y'all
say?
know we've been talking about Colin because he's been on this. You wear a backwards hat, doesn't look quarterbacks wear backwards hats, or doesn't look presidential, or doesn't look corporate like. But this stuff today ticked me off.
That was stupid.
I'm a quarterback, so hold on.
Turn your hat backwards, sir. Because number one, he went ahead and ditched my quarterback Drew Lock for his dance celebration after getting the game-winning touchdown Sunday. He said that he's been 4 for 4 on quarterbacks who were basically have a little swag. Cam Newton, Jameis, Manziel, Baker Mayfield. And this was a guy who was basically pushing the Drew Lock hype train all throughout the all season.
He sure was.
And now, because Drew Lock did a celebration after getting a game-winning touchdown, his first game-winning touchdown, he says, I'm out on Drew Lock. I'm like, dude, you got to be corny. Basically saying, you don't have to be cool to be a quarterback. Russell Wilson's not cool. Patrick Mahomes not cool. What does that got to do with it? Look, man, I just want a guy who knows how to win games.
Yeah, for real.
If he has a little swagger to him, that's cool. Man, but stop that mess, man. I don't want to get into what I really want to say it is, because we're not that type of show. But y'all know, read between the lines. Now, my next person is Adrian Broner, the problem.
Uh-oh.
And to the young people who are listening and watching this, do not put everything you do on social media, please.
Ronnie.
Adrian Broner told the courts he can make his court payments, but posted on Instagram stacks of dollar bills. And the Ohio, I don't know. I know he's from Cincinnati. I don't know where he's staying at now. They threw him in jail because I guess he probably can make his court payments or child support. I don't know whatever it is, but he's flossing his money.
Idiot.
That's the difference between you and Floyd. You're not Floyd. Now I've been saying this forever. Stop trying to be Floyd.
That's his problem. He want to be Floyd so bad. That's his problem his whole career.
And then two more. Eric Reed.
Oh my God.
Didn't y'all have Eric Reed before I go? Didn't y'all have? Okay. Eric Reed had an opportunity. Obviously, the Washington football team lost Landon Collins for the season with a torn Achilles. God, his injuries are killing. But obviously, Eric Reed played for Ron Rivera the last 2 years in Carolina, and he offered him a job on the practice squad. So basically, come in, be on the practice squad a couple weeks, get you in shape. Let's go. Eric Reed basically says, and I'm basically paraphrasing, he's too good to play for the practice squad.
Eric Reed don't want to play football.
I've been saying that.
Yeah, he don't.
I mean,
Kaepernick don't either.
I've been saying that too.
And look, I'm gonna give you a prime example why it's all ego with him. Dez Bryant, you think Dez Bryant wants to be on the practice squad? No.
And Dez Bryant at his peak was way better than Eric Reed was when his peak as a player.
So I don't want to hear this crap about, Eric Reed had the safety record with the Panthers for tackles and sacks. They were still the 23rd ranked defense. And number two, Pro Football Focus did their top 71 safeties. Eric Reed was ranked number 69. That means you're the third worst safety in the league.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So I don't want to hear this crap about, you're too good. You're too good. Pause. That the practice squad was too good for you. Ron Rivera is basically going to give you the job in 2 weeks, dude. Whatever.
All you do is just learn the system at that point.
And my last person is David Falk, the legendary agent for Michael Jordan. Mm-hmm. He said Michael Jordan, if he was playing today, would average 60 points and shoot 70% from the field.
70%?
75%.
What he thought Michael Jordan be playing power forward?
I have no idea. But I'm not even going to discuss how ignorant that sounds. But David Falk, come on, dude, you know better. I know this. I know y'all all mad because Rich Paul is basically running the agent game right now. So all you old heads are trying to find some notoriety. But that was stupid. I'm done.
How much do y'all think Jordan would average if he played in state?
I think he'll be high 30s or borderline 40, maybe.
Okay.
I don't think he.
I don't know.
I don't know about no 75%. He probably.
I think he probably averages the same amount as Kevin Durant.
Wait. Y'all saying y'all don't know about Jordan can do that, but Harden was averaging 36? Fuck out of here. Y'all niggas is wild, fam.
Harden also got a better three than Jordan.
He sure does.
Yeah, but Jordan needs 3 to do it.
But here's the thing on Jordan.
Today's game, you do.
No, he don't.
Yes, he will.
Here's the thing on Jordan.
All right.
36. The 86-87 year was his highest year. I think he averaged like 36.
When was that?
I think 86, 87.
Before Pippen got there, right?
Yeah. And then 30, and then the year they won the finals, they won the first title, he shot 54% for the field. That's his high. That's career high. Mm-hmm. When it comes to 3-pointers made a game, it was 1.4. He did that twice the 2 years the first 2 years of the second three-peat. But I think Jordan definitely averages over 30. High 30s.
I would go on a limb and say 40.
And he'd be borderline. He'd be like 39 to 40 points a game.
Yeah.
I don't know about the 75% field goal.
It's not going to be 75%.
He probably mean the high 50s, so.
Y'all think Jordan will average 40 right now?
Yeah.
Yes. In his prime, yes.
Yes.
Am I tripping or ain't ain't niggas more faster and stronger now?
Yep.
Yes, but you can't play defense now neither.
And you can't hand
Some
check.
people can't.
No,
can't handle
nobody play
They was
defense.
playing no defense back then.
Jordan can't push off like
No,
that.
he just made it look like they wouldn't play no defense.
You can't hand check.
You can't push off either.
Why not? James Harden do it all the time. That y'all talking about. Huh.
Well, I don't know. I'm used to
Bron
him
do it.
stepping back. Do we?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bron do. But
Come on now.
But I say I don't have for this week. I don't have nobody on my teams
That
for
nigga's
calling out
not
names.
averaging no damn 40.
Hell
All right.
So I'm gonna let
So Harden did average 36, but he can't average 40. So y'all saying offense better than Jordan?
Like I just said,
Gordon Charles Barkley is.
Harden can shoot from the outside way better than Jordan.
All right.
A majority of Jordan's shots were men and you know,
Men.
Mid-range.
Well, I don't know. You know,
Magic
so,
cool, right?
Huh?
Him and Magic cool.
wow.
Yeah. What? You go there, man.
Yeah.
You go there, man.
Yeah.
So-
Oh,
By the way, I have nobody on my teams to call names because I'm just obviously Tennessee had a bye, and then obviously the Denver Broncos had an epic comeback. Sorry, B. So, Mark, first of all, do anybody have non-teams?
No, I don't know nonsense. I just,
Nick Freeze, you have non-team?
I have most definitely have to call out the Pac-12 because this whole thing of USC starting their games at 9:00 in the morning.
I'll be sleeping.
9:00. Who the hell? When have you ever seen a Pac-12 game start that early? Especially the teams that are playing USC at the very least is 12:00.
Really?
That's ridiculous. People, like you said, people are still sleep at 9:00.
And it's only because Fox has a big new kickoff pregame show. And they're going to be at Coliseum. And this is basically them trying to keep the big noon kickoff theme going. But you can't do that with a West Coast school.
Whack.
You can do that with the Big 10, with the Big 12, but you can't do that with the Pac-12.
Nah,
But they're going to push the envelope and have USC, Arizona State Saturday morning.
which is a big game.
By the way, that means they got to get to the stadium probably like 5 or 6 in the morning.
Thank you.
Which what time do they do will they have warm-ups?
At that, I'm trying to think. With the when we used to have games at 9:00 when I coached the kids, everybody was over there doing warm ups like about 7.
That doesn't make no sense. Anybody on the team you want to call out?
Yes, I do. Even though it wasn't their fault, I want to call out the receiving corps for the Raiders because I need y'all to have some more consistent games. You know, don't get me wrong. This past week, the weather conditions were absolutely shitty and terrible. But from now on, I need some consistency. I need to see more Henry Ruggs getting these passes. I need to see more Nelson Aguilar. I need to see more Hunter Renfrow. I need to eventually see Edwards on field. I need to see more Darren Waller. This passing game needs to get up to par compared to because the running game is gonna do their thing.
You know who y'all really could have needed? Y'all could have really needed Amari Cooper, but digress.
Oh, fuck Amari Cooper.
speaking of Amari Cooper,
Oh,
going fantasy?
Get your road, dog.
Fuck Amari Cooper.
I'm not going to make this. I'm not going to make this a long segment. You know, work is calling. But anyway, Amari Cooper had 1.50 points
Ouch.
in fantasy.
Ouch.
Ezekiel Elliott had 8.3.
Ouch. So you got 9 points from the Cowboys.
The most points I had was from Tyler Higgins, or T Higgins. I'm sorry,
How much do you have?
14.
Oh,
I just need my fantasy team to stop dreaming and start playing.
My fantasy team getting killed by COVID and injury, so yeah.
And then on the Bills,
Yeah.
again, we about to just keep it short and simple.
Leslie Frazier.
We need some defense. That's all. It was a good defense play by our D lineman that knocked the ball from Cam hand. But we need better defense. That's all.
ladies and gentlemen, that is calling out names. And we are out of here. Thank y'all again for watching on Facebook Live and on YouTube. Again, follow us like us on Facebook, Sports for You, Townhouse Media. Subscribe to Townhouse Media on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram at Sports for You Podcast, Townhouse Media now. And always download Spreaker, Spotify, Apple, Google, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music. If you're in the lines at the polls right now voting. Stay there. Let your vote count. We'll get through this. We're going through some rough times in our city right now, but we'll get through this. Thank y'all again for tuning in to episode 21. Titletown, we here. Good night. Peace.